On the surface, Unicorn Overlord looks like a beautifully drawn and animated turn-based RPG, but that's not what this game is. Published by Atlas and developed by Vanillaware, Unicorn Overlord, an unusual title I admit put me off at first, is a tactical RPG that feels like a blend of real-time strategy and tower defense. Neither of these genres are my go-to, but watching a few gameplay videos drew me in, and a 4-hour demo later, I immediately purchased it to keep playing. This isn't a turn-based RPG, and you do not control your characters in combat. Instead, individual battles play out automatically, and you can even skip watching them to jump to the end result. Does that sound like fun? It didn't to me, but let's give it a chance, shall we? The game starts with a classic setup, a kingdom under siege by an evil force. The queen sends her young son away with her royal guard with instructions to give him the Ring of the Unicorn when he comes of age, to give him the power he'll need to retake their kingdom. It's hard to find fault with the presentation out of the gate. The voice acting and writing are solid, and the art style is stunning, it's Vanillaware after all, and the music is catchy and equally excellent. The story dives straight into wartime intrigue with plots, hidden motives, and political maneuvering. In the second hour, army management opened up and I could organize multiple units and arrange them in different formations. Each class has strengths and weaknesses, so you're trying to deploy the right unit to set up a favorable matchup in battle. When two forces clash, the characters act on their own based on their available skills and the tactics you set for them. Once a stage has been cleared, you're usually rewarded with a new ally or class and access to the liberated town. Here you can buy supplies, station army members to increase your gold income, expand your units at the fort, or even hire mercenaries to bolster your ranks. On top of that, there's a rapport system in play between the main characters, though I haven't delved into that yet. I started taking on overworld and side quests in Hour 3. These offer rewards like character XP, fun to expand your unit sizes, and gold to spend on items. Tasks range from side battles to more practical things like repairing bridges or delivering materials found around the map. Nothing groundbreaking, but optional things to strengthen your army between the larger story beats. With more characters joining my ranks and the ability to expand unit slots, I found myself spending quite a bit of time reorganizing my units, upgrading their gear, and looking for synergies between characters. It was kind of fun. My only complaint, and I expect this will go away further into the game, is that the classes don't have enough abilities to allow you to set up more complex tactics for better options and control in combat. 4 hours in, the battles have been consistently engaging and enjoyable. The voice acting and music add to the energy, and the difficulty hasn't been too bad but does require some planning. I mentioned that you could skip watching the individual battles, but there is reason to watch them. I found that when I was losing fights or taking a lot of damage, there was either a problem with my positioning, like not putting a cleric behind the shield bearer, or the ordering of my tactics, like having a heal go off too early or not taking down the enemy's shield bearer before my melee units attacked. Not only is there depth within the battles, but the stages themselves became more varied, offering new opportunities and challenges. Would slow down units, bridges could be captured for defensive bonuses, and archer towers provided AoE damage when enemy units were in range. There are also strongholds to be captured, which lets your units recover health mid-battle, all of which adds another layer of strategy.
So come on.
The plot continued to build nicely too as more allies joined the cause. There's a good sense of team building and intrigue where I'm not always sure who to trust. In the 5th hour, the game settled into a rhythm and I became more confident with what I needed to do. Explore the next area of the map, enter battle to reclaim the towns, gain an ally and move the story forward, then focus on activities like upgrading my army or doing side quests before venturing into the next area. It's been a good balance of combat, exploration, and story progression. The battles have been a lot of fun too, and enemy unit types continue to become more diverse and advanced, using their own tactics and special attacks to damage or taunt my units. And the battle maps are each like their own puzzle with different paths and multiple objectives you can set for yourself. If the game's mechanics continue to unfold as they have in the first 5 hours, it'll be a real feast for strategy fans. The highest praise I can give Unicorn Overlord is it's the closest I felt to playing Final Fantasy Tactics since Final Fantasy Tactics. Mechanically, they're two different games, but there's something about the hand-drawn art style, the sweeping emotional score, the time spent organizing and leveling units, and the intricately woven political plot that gives it that special feeling. Mwah. All these parts come together seamlessly, creating a focused experience where each element strengthens the whole. Every hour I explored new areas, faced more challenging encounters, gained access to new allies, units, and mechanics, and slowly unraveled this expansive tale. And so far, there's no sign of slowing down. I'm completely hooked and excited to build up my army, reclaim my kingdom, and become the Lord of the Unicorn. There's a new sentence for you.